Hi, good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Clint O'Connor. I'm here with Kerry Clawson, arts writer of the Akron Beacon Journal and Ohio.com. School of Rock, the musical, is coming to Playhouse Square starting next week. It runs through March 24th. Kerry wrote a big cover story about it. So tell us about this musical based on the film.
Sure. Well, that includes 12 children in the cast, and that is the class of Dewey Finn. They go to a prep school, and they're young overachievers who are fifth graders. And Dewey, who's posing as their substitute teacher, he really knows nothing about school or teaching. He kind of steals the sub job from his roommate. He comes in and discovers some of their innate talent as rockers, and he puts together a whole class band that they call School of Rock. So the musical has 12 children in the cast, and there are 16 kids actually who work for the show, 4 of whom are swings, and nearly all of them play an instrument because they have to cover for roles that, it could be guitar, bass, drums, keyboard. So they're all very versatile musicians first and foremost. Nearly all of them.
So they play for real. It's all live, real playing
right.
in the musical.
They comprise the band on stage, so they're all instrumentalists first, and really actors, singers, dancers second. Nearly all of them started out as instrumentalists.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I heard sometimes they kind of age out of the roles, so the tour is constantly refreshing its cast as the kids get bigger and older.
That's right. I spoke with Mary Sugarman. She's from Tara Rubin Casting, and she's been working nonstop on casting for this show for almost 4 years, ever since the off-Broadway workshop happened back in 2015. And it's a constant machine as far as replacing the kids because they either grow too much or they start to look too mature or the boys' voices might change or they just grow up. And she said the original Zach, who is the original guitarist for the show on Broadway, was in the show for more than 2 years. Originally his parents had said, oh, we'll do this for 6 months. He already had like a mini career going, doing gigs and doing like the Ellen show, and had quite a bit of success even as just a little young kid with gigs, and he came from the New York area. They thought it was going to be 6 months. They stayed for more than 2 years. So
wow. When
kids do this show, they love it and they like to hang on to it. But kids grow. So Tara Rubin Casting is always looking for the next batch of kids, and it's a constant process that includes casting in New York. They have a whole open auditions in New York, LA, Chicago, and they add a 4th city every 6 months along with those others. So they do a new city each 6 months, so they really feel they're covering most of the country that way.
Wow.
And they advertise within a 300-mile radius of these major cities so that kids from small towns find out. They find out through their music schools, after-school programs. They scout out kids at like summer camps, gospel choir camps, church choirs, and they're searching for amazing singers and instrumentalists at all different venues. And they also have online submissions. They accept videos and audio from kids. Every week they look at it like several times a week, and they keep track of who they think has potential, and they contact kids that way too.
That's wonderful. I didn't realize it was such an ongoing process. What's the name of the agency again, just so folks know?
Tara Rubin Casting, but if you just go to the School of Rock website, there's a way to get in. You can just click and it tells you exactly how to upload your materials, and minors have to get the permission of their parents, and it's
sure.
Very straightforward, and I've been told very easy to submit your stuff. And kids are onto this, so they study YouTube videos of how, let's say, Katie plays the bass and what's expected of her, and they'll learn the song or learn songs and prepare the material. So there's so much material out there that they can study now that it actually makes it easier for the casting directors because kids are from what she said, are very well versed in what's expected of them and what kind of songs they need to cover.
Excellent. All right, cool. Check out Kerry's story. It's in the Pulse magazine tomorrow in the Beacon Journal. It's online right now on ohio.com/entertainment. School of Rock, based on the film famously starring Jack Black as Dewey. The musical opens March 5th at Playhouse Square's Connor Palace Theater, runs through March 24th.